Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy. Today I wanted to share with you a flip through of both of my main planners that I've been using. These are both of the Sterling Ink N1 or standard size planners. And since I found Planner Piece, I thought it would be fun to do a quick flip through. This vellum on top is just to help with the glare. But I wanted to share this with you because it is May 1st. We are starting a new month, and I thought it would be fun to show you guys the trial and error that I went through. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my catch-all planner. This is the black one. This is everything. I wanted to start off by showing you that I've moved my inbox from my pocket planner to the inside of this. I used the Sterling Ink vellum just to make this page pretty. And then I thought about it that it only made sense to go ahead and put my to-do sticky notes here. And I got these sticky notes from Infinite Lotus. Here they are right here. They work great. They stick great. I have had no complaints. But I wanted to share this with you because it's important to me to have my to-do list somewhere that I can find it. And then these tabs should really just lead me to each of the sections. And I keep these here on a regular basis. So in my catch-all, you may have seen this already. However, I am going to show you some things that you haven't seen. But this has been my tracker / mood tracker that I've been using just for the month of April. On the left side is where I will be using this as a monthly goal section. April, May, and June are listed down here. And this is where I'll be putting important dates to come. I originally put this in pencil because I wasn't sure how I was going to use it. But now that I know, I'm going to go ahead and write this in pen. And this is just my mood tracker my mood tracker color code just to keep me on track. Overall, purple is good. So I've had a pretty good month. Some days were neutral. Some days I was just tired. I only had one really good day. And I like to do this because I like to see how my mood is affected by different things. So this day I read the Bible, I took my vitamins, my probiotics, I exercised, and I had a really good day. Now, the blue is a bad day. Well, technically I said there were no bad days. So this blue would be a day that I just really was sad and I was down in the dumps and I did nothing. So this is the reason that I'm tracking my moods in addition to different things that I'm doing. Also, at the bottom, I've been putting my weight. And I am trying to weigh myself on Mondays and Fridays. Some days I did forget, but from the start of the year, I am 5 pounds down. So I am so happy about that. But that's the reason that I have this page here. Now this is April's monthly. This is one of those months that did not go well, but I still wanted to show you. I originally thought that I was going to put my bill amounts here, but since I moved that to my pocket planner and I never went back and whited it out, I just left it. I originally was going to put everything here and then I was going to highlight the things that have passed or the bills that were paid. But I did not like that and it made it hard for me to use this page this month. So I did the best that I could. Some things haven't been checked off and it's okay. But coming into the month of May, I've done things a little differently. I've gone ahead and decorated the side because I realized that I really missed having that decor, just making it fun for me to come in. Right now, I'm seeing a therapist about once a week. So I decided to put it on this flag just so that I can move it from week to week. You see, I'm having a little trouble. But yeah, so I can move this from week to week. There it is. and then I don't have to write this in. And the same with my nails. I go every 3 weeks. So once I go this weekend, I can just move this to the week that I'm going and I don't have to write it in. Also for my bills, I've wrote those in the calendar and I put like a faint line so that I could just check off once bills are paid. And then instead of putting these events, this month I had events put in little dots. Instead of doing that, I moved them to the bottom. So I highlighted the day with the transparent dot that I already had. And then at the bottom, I put the important dates. And I also put my goals that I have here. So just to go over them really quick. For the month of May, my goal is to get my weight at or below 230. I had a goal of 10 pounds a month. I did not make it for April, but I'm going to keep going for May. So that's my goal weight. My another goal is to have my first manuscript or book complete. My goal is to publish at least 12 videos, which would equal to about 3 times a week. There's a book that I'm reading named Worthy. And I want to start learning to use Canva in my Cricut. Because I have Planner Piece, I have time to do other things. And it's so funny that I was talking to my friend about that. I'm like, well, I have Planner Piece now, so what else am I supposed to be doing? We like, you supposed to be doing the stuff that you planned, girl. I said, okay, that's right. So, let me show you. So this is the month of April. And this is around the time that I actually got this planner. And it's going to look totally different throughout the month. But this is how it started. Weather and appointments, to-dos, meals, activity, YouTube and writing. I wanted to put my goals and reflection here. This is not a bad layout, actually. If I do decide to go back to this, I have everything that I need. The week after, I attempted to do the same thing, but something happened around this time to where I didn't go back. And if I had to guess, because I know me, this was around the time that I probably was playing around with another planner. Now, this is when everything starts to make sense. This is the week of the 15th. I highlighted the day. I put goals here in the different categories: wellness, self-care, spiritual, personal development, family and home, work and business, and finance. I really did like this. I put this dark border there to kind of separate the goals. And you'll see next week I separated the reflection and I was only working on the tasks in the middle. But this was the week of April 15th. Had my goals on the left. Then I had appointments and important to-dos. I had appointments and important events. Then I had my to-dos, activity. As you see here, I wrote out the videos that I did, and I did the reflection. And at the bottom, I had a small habit tracker. And then what I did was I filled the empty space with stickers. This worked perfectly, but because I'm me, the next week I had to change it just a little bit. Oh, I guess it wasn't this week. You'll see. But this week was the same. I had the goals, my work schedule, appointments, to-dos, activity, and this was last week. I didn't post any videos. I didn't do much. And then I had to reflect about it. And I still had my habit tracker. So this is the week that I started making changes. And it was only the change to the goal section, and I'm still trying to see how I like it. So I did highlight the days, But since the month had changed from April to May, I just changed the color, typical Erin Condren fashion. And I broke up my goals into 3 categories: wellness, purpose, and personal. I still have my work schedule and appointments here, to-dos, and this is the week we're working on, so it's not filled in, but this will be my activity. And over here on the last right-hand column will be where I document my YouTube and my books, and I still will reflect and track habits. This is working fine. The only thing I'm not sure of is how I'm going to do the goals, but overall this is working just perfectly. So let's move to the back so I can show you what I'm doing differently for May. All right, so for the month of May, I've already put in my Sterling ink sticker. I don't know why I get tongue-tied when I say that. But I put on my Sterling ink tab for May, the sticker, and these 4 pages are going to be my budget pages that I'm writing out my transactions and money spent, because I'm trying to do better with that, and I'm going to do a different type of video on my channel real soon. And here is where I'm making a big change. I attempted to do this last month in April, but I didn't like it. It was too busy. So what I did was I took my Sterling ink subscription stickers. I have dates 1 through 28. And this is where, instead of me trying to track and document meals, everything I'm eating, I'm just going to document dinners from the 1st through the 28th. I'm okay with not doing it for a few days because I don't want to waste another page just for 2 or 3 days. The point of me tracking and documenting dinners is to, 1, make sure I'm not cooking the same thing over and over. And 2, is just so that if I don't know what to cook, I'll have somewhere to look for ideas. That's the purpose of this. And that's why I said I have everything that I need in this one book. And I'm so happy. If you followed my channel, the one book that I have not shown is my journal. And I wanted to show you guys what happened in April. This won't be personal journaling pages, but I will just kind of go through some of it with you. So this is just as I think of things, I'll just put it here. But this is the Sterling ink vellum. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. If you remember, let me move this. In my black planner, I color code based on the mood. Well, here I have the same categories, but I put it in a tracker. Here, I wanted to see how different things affect my mood. And then I take these and I put it on a tracker just to kind of see how the month is going. And I just like that. I've seen people do trackers for different things, and I thought it was cool. So I went ahead to see what part of the month is best, what day of the week, how my mood is going. And so far it's pretty much going up and down. Now, this is what I haven't showed you guys either. So this is my personal journal, and in 2 places I'm tracking my mood. I thought that it only made sense that I have a place to somewhat journal about the day to kind of help me understand why my mood was the way it was. This has nothing to do with anyone else. It's only me. How did I feel? I'm documenting how I felt. This is more why I felt that way. And I like how it turned out. And I can be more creative and decorative. All right, so in the month of April, I think I told you guys again, I bought this planner along with the other one. So I was pretty much starting out, I don't even remember at this point, March or April. But what I'm doing is I'm putting out the daily scripture from the Bible app. And then the right-hand side, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. So it was blank. Then we get here. And then I decided to write myself like a love letter. So I have the daily scripture. I have a love letter to myself. And it's just full of affirmations. I realized this month that it's best that I do this at the beginning of the week, just so that I don't forget. And then as I'm writing in the scripture, I have somewhere to also feed positivity to myself. So this worked well for the last 2 weeks, and I love it. This is the week that we're on. I have not come here to put in my love letter, so I will be sure to do that. And then in the back is my personal journal pages. But this is the book that only has 121 pages. And I'm okay with that. And I think that these books are working so well for me because they're so thin. And I'm not trying to write on a big stack of paper in the back. So this is working good. So I wanted to show you guys the flip through of these two because there are some things that I hadn't shown. And since I have you here, I wanted to briefly touch on my mini HP and my pocket. There's really nothing to see, but I wanted to let you know that I did realize that I like using both of these as dailies. And if I'm not consistent, I'm okay with that. Some days I want to write with a bigger space. It just is what it is. Some days I want to write with a smaller space. I've realized that. I've also realized that this, for me, is the hobby portion. These two planners will allow me to buy dashboards, vellum, stickers. I can decorate it without disturbing my main planner system. This is how I've come to planner peace. I've accepted the fact that I do like to have fun in my planner, so I needed a place to be creative. I also realized that I need something in one book, and I need this one book to not be something that I can move around so that my bills and my important events can be in one place at the end of the year. And I realized that I like having my journal separate and that I don't like 300 pages because that was overwhelming. I'm really enjoying the 100 pages because I'm only making myself write when I need to, or if I want to write every day just to write something short, and it's not so much pressure to fill a page. You guys, I'm so happy. Again, I'm going to have a different type of video on my planner on my channel coming soon. But I wanted to show you guys this flip through of everything that I'm using. I have planner peace and I'm getting things done. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.